Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live.
Fixerbot says,
Welcome. Stream starts in 5 minutes.
Gonna teach you something new. Learning and hacking, exploring. There's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, no knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow. In this stream of knowledge, together we'll grow.
T minus 4 minutes.
Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean. Got high expectations, gonna teach you something new. Learning and hacking, exploring. There's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, no knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow. In this stream of knowledge, together we'll grow. Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know
Stream
what I
about to
mean.
start.
Got
1 minute
high
left.
expectations, gonna teach you something new. Learning and hacking, exploring. There's so much we can do. Feel the excitement as we dive into uncharted lands. New discoveries await in this digital wonderland. Together we'll unravel the secrets, unlock the code. No limits, no boundaries, no knowledge will explode. Welcome to my stream, where the fire of knowledge burns bright. Chat with me, let's embark on this journey of delight. From the basics to superpowers, we'll learn and grow. In this stream of knowledge, together we'll grow.
still liking the music. It is kind of okay, right? Even though it's AI. Right, so we have this up from yesterday. Good morning, or whatever time zone you're in. It is, oh, good afternoon, maybe. Let's see here. Just logging into Kali. So, So my 16-year-old is actually still sleeping. That's amazing. Yeah, so I left this up, so we can just copy the password and continue here. So I was thinking, yesterday we did have the problem with the other one, the bandit one didn't work, you know? So I'm thinking maybe we'll just start doing a test of this one quickly. It's not a lot of work. We can just rerun. So I'll just have to copy another password. Notes. So 16. Well, just to make sure that I'm actually on there, not just showing you the sound. So what didn't work yesterday was sending stuff here. Just yeah, this is when I closed it down, or rather, I waited for quite some time and finally it let me out. I'm kind of hoping it's restarted or something, you know. Let's try this. So this is why I kept it up. So if you now copy the password again, paste it here, and hope that we have better luck. No, it seems to be the same thing, and I've tried. Finally, after testing a lot of things, I looked at other people's things, and this is what they did. So yeah, and it worked. So I don't think anything more will happen there. Let's copy this one again and continue here instead, because we started with this one back to one didn't work. I just hope that the next time it works again. Well, I guess I could let it know. So yesterday I stopped stream because I was helping my kids. I didn't have time to do that. Anyway, we have the Natus 9. And we have password. So we have a new one, and I'm kind of vacation. Woke up a bit late. Eating breakfast, so we'll see. We have another search. And we can see the source again. Let's just start by looking at this first. Right, I'm going to open chat too. So this is both YouTube and I don't 100% trust the YouTube TDS because it was a bit glitchy yesterday, and sometimes it was working, sometimes not. The connection between YouTube and StreamerBox is not 100% stable. So this bit we can ignore. Oh, you just woke up. Just a second. So I'll just get him some yogurt. I'll be right back. uh, so, so let's go. So it's kind of like a bit cloudy today. It's still kind of bright light. No rain yet, I think. Though it's still kind of wet on the ground. Let's just check the weather. Yeah, it was supposed to be a bit rainy today, so I'm thinking tomorrow we'll probably do an IRL. Because I need to. I haven't been, like, running or jogging or whatever you want to call it in that slow pace. Since school stuff for my kids, because I usually did it while I was waiting for him outside the school. So let's see. Yeah, so it's just a source. Right, so there's something funny with streaming about today too, or if it's Twitch, because it's just it's connected to streamer that again. I will just hope everything works in this shit and that I can hear chat. At least I can see it. I have a good plan to. Yes, input name Needle. Okay. The only thing is the light is so bright I can't really see. Yeah, so this was yesterday's. Let's just confirm that we actually finished the notes on that one before I close it down. We'll close the spend it down again. So number 8. Yeah. So I have this saved, and we have this saved, and we have everything there. So let's make notes from the start so we don't have to catch up later. Let's zoom a bit, see better. And let's just get a bit of the image here. Or rather make an image. And we don't really need this. So my kid again. It's love. There. Yeah, so I was just going to close it. Let's go 17. So this is the index source. If array key exists, needle. Key. Needle. If key is nothing. Pass through. Where key dictionary txt. Okay. Oh my. Yes, I don't know how I slept tonight, but my neck is like odd. I'm also slept so far away. That's why I feel I need to move more too. The body needs to move. Yeah, so let's just get this one to the notes too. And I'm sorry, it's warm today. I'm thinking, should I open the window? We will have to deal with the car sounds, but it's 22.9 outside and it's 29 inside. Sorry for the messy start of the week. Alright, it's really easy. Some of what we should do first. Just making sure I'm online, and I seem to be. I know I'm a bit early for some people. I did actually change the stream schedule a bit, like for summer vacation times. Maybe I'll change it back. So let's just get started. So key nothing, and if this, we set this to need whatever we sent, you know. I'm checking this dictionary txt. Let's just test something and see what we get, right? Alright, I need to see that you see what I see. There. Oh. So let's just test. Oh, it's kind of long list here. So test had a lot of hits in this long dictionary txt file. So since this is on the internet, the first thing I'm thinking is GT4 wins, but it's on the internet. So the thing that this is a website on the internet makes me more careful. I'm curious, by the way, did I get a reply to... I sent an email, because it didn't... The person maintaining the GTFO bins isn't really making updates. I sent an email, asked about the PR there. I'll just check on the other screen here. I think that's gonna reply. GTFO. Oh yeah. I got a reply. Okay. So he's just almost finished a huge refactoring of GTFO bins. So he would have to merge that first. Yeah, so he'd like some help for his merge, so we'll see what happens. Nice. So he sends us yesterday. No, Monday. I'm still on Tuesday. I think I've got a bit of vacation brain. Yeah, so very nice. So, I think I'll just send a reply. Oh, I was like, what did I misspell there? Where? So there, nice. Well, I guess it's not secret. So let's just send this message. And I do use that horrible old outfit, which I'm going to replace that tomorrow, right? So let's go back to this. Oh my. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking, of course we're supposed to use this, but at the same time I'm hesitant to do too much. So yesterday we used, after we did this, we did filter on it, and then we got more stuff. But I didn't want to do more. And also we couldn't see the password for the next one, which is nice. No security. But you could see this file for real, like, at least. Sorry if you hear all the beeping. I guess it's some big thing. So this is like mostly just people's houses. So why would a truck be backing? Ah, well. Maybe food delivery. Oh, that reminds me. So Mm. Well, I'll look at G4 bins, I guess. So file read. So we don't have much here. God, my neck is really odd. This slept really odd. Yeah, so so what we could probably do, I don't know why maybe do it like that, but just generally grab. Might be like we can read. This is useless. But maybe we can read this one. I guess that's what we're supposed to do, right? So what if we just put... first of all, let's check grab, right? And I think it said I. So I just clicked the first one. Maybe it would have been easier. Ignore case. Yeah, just confirming. So generally, file. Yeah, so maybe we can just like put a... Since we're adding stuff in the middle here, we could just add a file. Our own file. I guess we're just supposed to do that. Oh. So I'm just going to copy the path here. And the one we want, I assume, is then 10, right? And what if we just do this? And like something like this. Let's see what it does with this, because it's odd characters. Well, it could be that simple too. Okay, so I'm almost a bit disappointed when it's too... I just typed it there, and it worked. Well. I guess we make notes. So, I grab... So, since we can add a key, let's do that. Very, very much notes today. So, yeah, I copied again. So what I typed was actually this. 10. And then I'm sure number 11 won't work, since that's the whole point of this, right? To do different things, and that's what I did. And what we got? So let's screenshot this thing. And let's also copy that's the bus. If you can hear it. I know, I think I have a filter on, but it's mostly for maybe the fan. I think it might. I'm trying to have it okay on the roboty voice level there. I'll pretend like silver cars. It doesn't go well. Yes, love. So I can hear my kids. So, well, I guess I can have it all on what I sent. And let's confirm by copying this. And put this in here again. And making a search again. And let's do again with the 11, and we're supposed to probably get an error here, right? Right. So we don't have permissions to leave that file. Which is nice. Alright, we can also see it here, of course. So I'll have to remove it for the next one. So first, let's make sure we have this one copied. Let's make a new note for number 10. And paste it there. And need us 10. There. For security reasons, we now filter on certain characters. Okay, so the same again, but with a bit of a more challenge in this one. So we will now know exactly what we can't use. Right? So first of all, let's screenshot this one. So I'm just pasting it in the notes. And then this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I have to finish my breakfast too. So we have the same to start, but so we don't allow these. So the only thing that I used here was a semicolon. So I think that I will actually just see what response we get if we send it without a semicolon, you know. So I guess I should learn this path. So, these were not. Alright, we already have it there. So we know that we can't use semicolon this time. Let's just copy this one to make it quicker. And we have an illegal character. So if we do it without this character, it will give us both. Well, so I'm kind of thinking that someone else might have used another, but grep told us both. So I did learn something here. I learned that we can grep several files for something, and now we got a full list of both files, since we grepped for nothing. And so we have the full list, and we have our password. Was it supposed to be this easy, or was I supposed to do something else? Well, alright, and since it's 11, this pops up. Alright, so I have clicked a few things to keep that streak going. So I've been clicking stuff in this. We should finish it and actually read the text too. I'm just answering questions while I'm reading. And trying not to finish any of the sections I haven't read. So we should finish that. Well, let's go to the notes again. And since the only character I used of the filtered ones is semicolon, I just removed it. And now we get grep for both files. So yeah. I'm kind of thinking we don't need right, so I just want that string again, and I think it will just pop up like this, right? So let's just copy this. And I'm actually cutting it because I want to screenshot this without anything there. So I'm just pasting here what we actually sent. So it would have been harder if they had filtered for those. But we'll see what happens the next time. Maybe number 11 is that. This felt like cheating. Oh. So let's make sure we have this as the last copy, and we can new note 11. We have the password, and let's get the new one. Yeah, so I'm almost hoping for another filter. 11. I'm skipping ahead of this. Cookies are protected with XR encryption. Background color. And we can view the source. Yeah, this is a good, nice learning site, really. Yeah, so I'm kind of assuming too that the reason we see these kind of lines and things is this, right? So we can just turn dark reader off. No? Okay. So, because this was the case of the base of the wire site. It was already dark mode. Let's zoom it up a bit first, so. Let's put this in. Also, let's have the set color here off. I guess I should have this off if this actually sets the color. Yeah, it does. Okay. So it's so horrible. This is much nicer. But we still want it. I'll just close it and we'll open it here instead.
Welcome, Raiders. Apis Karnica brought 15 friends to the party. Go drop them a follow.
Tigerfee says,
Welcome in.
Honeybee, bear, sparkles, the bees come buzzing in. Honeybee, bear, sparkles, the bees come buzzing in. Honeybee, bear, sparkles, the bees come buzzing in. Honeybee, bear,
Okay,
sparkles,
maybe
the
I
bees
should
come
have
buzzing in. Honeybee,
activated.
bear, sparkles. Apis Karnica says, Hiya there, hope you're having a nice day/night.
Yeah, it's actually kind of morning. It's 11. Well, I guess it's lunch almost. Welcome in and thank you very much for the raid. What were you doing on stream? Tell me all about it. Let me give you a shout out too. So let's see. So let's see if it works.
Fixit says,
Fixit 42
No, I
live says
tried
sorry,
it
shout
in
out
the
Apis
stream
underscore
translated
podcast.
from French.
Yeah, so we get double TTS and all stuff. Yeah, maybe it doesn't work. I'll have to do it in Twitch chat. Yeah. So I'm testing the streamer bot chat. Oh, I clicked something by mistake there. So I'm testing this one, and I tried typing here, and it didn't work. Yeah, and we didn't want to start that. That was just by mistake. So, I'm doing this over the wire natives here, and
Apis Karnica
making
says,
notes.
We tried out a game called The Farmer Was
Oh.
Replaced, a farming automation game. It's a
Okay.
lot of fun.
That sounds fun. So I'm studying. I'm studying like cybersecurity stuff, and yeah, it's fun. It's like a game. It is a game. So this one, we're supposed to somehow find the password for the next page, which is number 12 up here. And the last one, we typed something here to add to
NATS
the
is such a
command.
good lab.
Yeah, you've done it. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, so I don't think I'm following you. Let's see. Oh, what? I'm just looking at my tiny chat window in OBS here. I was going to just click here. Let's click. Follow. So now I'm following you. There. It's always funny to have this tiny window and try and close it again. Just double checking I actually have shut up again. There. So welcome in, people. And we just got to this new one. So I was going to paste here the PHP code for the page, since it gives it to us. So when we got here, this was FFFF. There, this is what it looks like. So somehow we will use this through knowing the source code here. So we can find out how we can use it to. Yeah, I can see some stuff there. Let's look at it here instead, because it's kind of nicer, right? At least I think so. So first we have this bit that we don't have to care about. Just here the PHP starts. Default data array. Show password. BG color. Okay. XOR encrypt in key sensor. So this is set to text, out text nothing, and then iterate through each character through the string length, and set the out text to the character, and I'm assuming, since they said XOR, that this is XOR, that it XOR set key, which is this. So the key we had mod. What? Okay. So it's just, since the string may be longer than this, it just goes through it over and over again. Okay. And then it returns the out text. Function load data. Def. Let's just hop down to the actual thing that's not a function. Data load data. So the first it does is to take the default data. Load data. Okay, so that's things it's supposed to have before there, and then it does if BG color if you set it to something. And it kind of checks a kind of few things here. So we're really not supposed to put anything but oh my. Request BG color. So this was much more advanced than the previous one, and that's kind of what I wanted. Because the last one was just kind of the same solution as the one. This one was like, oh, we search grep in this one. So I did like this. I added this in the field, and then we got it. And the next one, the semicolon, was one of the. It started excluding characters here. And just a semicolon. And if we remove the semicolon, we get both files scrapped, which is like, I didn't have to do anything. So I was like, I hope there's more of a challenge. And I guess I got it. So I don't know where to start. Let's start by reading the rest of the code, of course. And let's just check what's beneath there too. So we have do content. This is a base page here without the PHP. So cookies are protected with XR, and then it has, yeah. So I'm kind of thinking we might not do that bit. Form. So data show password. How can we change that? So we have the default data up here in the PHP. And while I'm doing these latest ones, if you haven't already done them and know the answers, you're welcome to join in. I usually don't want hints when I do like boxes or things, but with these, it's okay if you haven't done them to join in. We didn't like that yesterday. It's kind of fun to guess things together. But usually I want to try first myself. I don't know if it gets warmer or colder from opening the window. I guess it's a tiny bit colder. So I heard someone running by on the street. It's kind of fun sound. I don't know if you heard. Quick footsteps. So we need to change this one's value to yes. So default data, and that other one was data. Data is load default data, so I guess I'll check the load data next, because we don't know where this comes from yet. So a cookie, my data, okay. Right, so we didn't look at anything else here, but there might be a cookie then. So we have burp started too, so we can just look at the last one, and you can see that we have data here. Cookie data. Why did it not hop to base 64 there? Because it's not right. Because it has both. Or rather, it needs the URL one first if we do that, right? Yeah. So it uses URL encoding to make the last one an equal sign. Let's just copy this. I can't right click. Sometimes burp is a bit funny, right? So I just wanted to copy it. I couldn't right click. Those quirks. Let's open the chef site here again. Let's just That's nothing. Right. It's probably the XOR thingy. But let's look at it actually, not just guess. So the cookie, I just saw cookie and I looked, you know. So my data is what we return and what is set to data. So the my data starts being set to the default data, which is this, but I'm assuming it will use this function on it. So if array exists data cookie, so it annoys me a bit that this is not indented then when we have a start here. I'll just check all the rest of it is okay, because here we want to have, let's see what happens if I do tab here. We get 4 spaces, that's nice, and then we have another indentation with the F, and then we have another indentation. So I can see why it couldn't do this. It got a bit too many parentheses there, but it's not really hard to see, is it? No, it's more readable anyway. So array key exists data. So if it didn't exist, it just returns my data, which is death. So let's just look at the array key exists, because I don't know exactly how the function works. Oh. Returns true if the given key is set in the array. Key can be anyway, so key is the first one and the array is the second one. So it was a long time since I used PHP. So the global cookie here, does it set it to anything? Is this like something special here? With an underscore too, right? So it's a special thing. An associative array of variables passed to the current script via HTTP cookies. Yeah, kind of assumed. Yeah. HTTP special sharps. So cookie is an array of the cookies with the cookie names. Oh, I should release it straight when my neck is hurting. So I must have slept in an odd way because it hurts on this side and I can't really move my head all the way. So I should be doing more gymnastics, I guess. Must have slept some odd all the way. Anyway, so when we do cookie here, first of all, why the global? Let's look at it again, the manual. Shouldn't it already be global? Why say global for it, you know? Are we taking the opportunity to learn all the things that I can possibly do? And I don't know this, so this is a learning opportunity. So retrieve a cookie set with set cookie. So this is not using the same thing. So let's just search for global in this one and see if we have it. Yeah, so it's automatically global, so that's why set it global. There is no need to global variable to access. So why are they doing it? That's my question mark right now. Because they're doing global cookie. And cookie is available all over the place, right? So are they like hardly limiting the scope with global, you know? Well, let's just ignore it and continue. Yeah, so then array key exists if this data cookie exists. That's what it's saying here, because it's checking if this exists in this array. And since we're assuming that we're doing this for the first time, this wouldn't be done then. And it just returns my data, which is the loaded base data, which is this, I guess. So if we have a cookie set, let's see, there must be something else there, right? Yeah, save data. Here we set the cookie. And this is what we have here. So let's just I was like, let's do it, you know, thinking what we do, but I can't resist this. So let's see, there must be an XOR here, right? So if I add XOR here, I must set the key. And hex. And this is a normal string. Looks a bit funny, right? Ah, well. Right, we can set the alphabet to use here too. That's kind of fun, right? We could play with this. Let's read what we're actually supposed to do, because that looks a bit funny. I can't even read it. I mean, it's too tiny. I should zoom, I guess. Not a site meant to zoom on, right? I'm just checking that the TDS is working, everything seems to be okay. We're getting the chat back up. So, let's continue. So, if there is a cookie, temp data, JSON decode. Let's start from the middle. The cookie. Base64 decode first. Yeah, because the thing is that I did that myself. Let's add that actually to the CyberChef instead. So I'm copying I'm cooking the cookie. I'm copying the full cookie. Here, and let's do URL decode first, and let's change this one to this. So if we disable them from the top here, so first we get this, and then this is what I'm thinking looks kind of funny. So let's see if this is what we're really supposed to do. So then we XOR encrypt it. And with XOR, encrypt and decrypt is kinda the same, right? Yeah, so why did I do that really? Because I think it does it itself, right? Well, we have the base64 and then the XOR. And what I did here is that I added from base64 in there. Maybe I shouldn't have then. And then it has JSON decode. Because it's all of this. Okay. So I'll just check again. We don't know yet. Let's actually look at this one first, where they save the data. Save data D. Save data data. Data is the default data from the start, and this is the default data. So this is what we have. So yeah, let's just skip this one first and look at the save. JSON encoded first. Yeah, so is there something special about this function that I don't get? I mean, we could just read, you know? So I'm assuming it just gets this array as JSON, this key value, you know? I'm scrolling too far. And then it XORs in base64. And then it's automatically URL encoded. You're welcome to say stuff, you know. Right? So this one is doing it the other way. It's doing the base64 decode, and then the XOR encrypt, and then the JSON decode. making this a string again that looks like this, I guess, because this is the data it got the other direction. Will it set it to a string with array at the start, or this is like an array, you know? This is a function that makes this into an array, and the other thing converts it from an array. Yeah, so why not complicate it? I shouldn't complicate things that are easy, right? Well, I guess we can see if we have a JSON here. JSON to CSV, whatever. You know, this is not JSON.
Hello Love Games says.
Okay, no one
Sheep
clicked the
viewers
link.
on, web link.
So, if we don't do this one, the XR, it looks like a normal. So what I'm thinking we have to, you know? This one, let's let's undo that, right? And let's remove this one because I think I could just drag it out to anywhere. And then we go from base64, then we have this odd data. And then we XOR this odd data. Then we get something that actually looks like text. There are some odd characters here, but they are not like as odd as it was before the XOR, is it? Yeah, maybe it is. So this is not a nice string. Right. So maybe this doesn't do it with all of it, or does it? Is that a default kind of behavior? What is null preserving? Okay. Yeah, so let's do it the other way around. Let's open a new one. So let's remove the from. I think I can write anywhere, yeah. And then we do 2 base64, and then we do this string. So I don't know how I would input this kind of information into there. That it's an array, you know? So maybe I shouldn't have done it in like this. Maybe I shouldn't have used Subchef. I would just use normal programming instead. So, well, I guess I'll just read the rest of it because I didn't. So, temp data is this. JSON decode this. If is array temp data and array key exists, show password. Temp data and array exist. Frag match for the BG color, and my data show password. Yeah, so we're just supposed to change the password here. But we need to know, or we just don't need to know it. But what I don't know is how to convert it to an array and from an array. That's a bit unlacking. So if we look at the thingy we have here, very odd thingy in this one here, that's, I mean, this is nothing you can read. It's nothing I can read. And it might be an array. But how would I know? Right? I have no clue. Maybe burp can do more than I think it can do. So we have this here, and we know that in this, the last bit here is just the equal sign. Here, so it URLs decodes it. So can we continue this here somewhere? Because I would like to edit this. And then we also know, of course, that the equal sign is only padding. So if we do this, it could possibly have said that this is actually base64 data, but I don't think it does because it's just random stuff, right? And here we have that same thing. Yeah. Well, I haven't gotten far, but at least I saw yesterday I learned there's a cookies column here. And here we can see the change of right, here we can see also the change of the value here. Right. So if I were to do one with all zeros, and since I have there, so now it's actually black. So it's gray. Let's make it like red. You know? And if you do something else, nothing will happen. Okay. We didn't even get a response on test.
Trinam says hello. I hope that you have a wonderful day.
Hi. Hello, Trinam. Welcome in. So, I'm looking at this, which is now white light mode, sorry, because I disabled my dark mode. So we're looking at this and trying to see how we can change this cookie, and it doesn't look very complex, but the data is an array, and I don't know how to get, it into the array format. So when we do this, and we know that this is like we unbase64 it, and we XOR it with its key, and we still don't know what to do with this, because this is supposed to be an array. I didn't try doing array here. I've only like used this for base64 or something else. PHP. Well, what if we do this? Unknown type. Valid JSON. Yeah, so what's actually what's in there, the format is from JSON. So if we click this button, what happens? Nothing. So we can't do JSON to PHP array, you know? Oh well, let's continue thinking here. So I was also thinking of doing it the other way here, which yeah, right. So I was going to paste something here. Oh right, it added the text from base64 there. That was not my intention. So this is what we have here. This is the data, but it's in an array. I guess I will look at the array for PHP, right? More PHP. Array PHP. This is a function or method. An array in PHP is actually an ordered map. A map's a type that associates values to keys. This type is optimized for several different uses. It can be treated as an array, a list vector, hash table. Yeah, so, but how is the data saved? On the wire level. I guess I could just do Python or PHP for it. I mean, we could run it on this machine. The same thing. This is good. This is good. Because I need to know how to do this. And this is more a normal way of setting it, maybe. But these are the special characters in there that are... And the array tells me that don't use PHP every day. I made a web shop in like 2008. That's what I did in PHP. That's too long ago. So I'm just thinking, how can I extract the data from, if I have this as basic data? var dump array. And since it's PHP, it's server side, so we can't just like, it's not like JavaScript, you know, it's not local. But we have the cookie, so we can just make our own PHP locally. And we can just run it on the fake little web server. I guess. So just looking for a place here. It hasn't really started yet. Tools and info, this is boxes. And we can see here what's new, so we've got the get. So why not? So lazy, the other hand, it's not working here. We could have Control-C, you know. So let's make a new file here. And yes, 11.php. Oh my, okay. Well, that's not good. So why did it like break it? Because it didn't use the other characters? Am I blind? There it is. So well, is it hard to type 2 characters? No. So if I save this now, it hops away. Did you see that? What is it doing? Oh gosh. So it can do the syntax highlighting, but when I added characters here, it messes with it. It removed it. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be like PHP here, right? Really? Will it keep it then? Why? If I save this now, it changes it all and put it like this. Okay, this is annoying. Very annoying. Oh well. Hi, Cyber Enigma. Thanks for the alert. So, if you have the opportunity to look at this with me, so we have this. All right, let's hop over to Obsidian. So we have this array here, and we have this function that XORs it, and this is not the problem. The problem is that it is an array. I mean, we will get an array back if we like decodes this. We'll get an array, and how can we read an array? Because I tried in CyberChef and we just get like this thing. And I tried different things. I would like to like from So I need a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Yeah, so what I was thinking was to just, instead of trying to mess with arrays and stuff, no, not a new note. test.php. And let's, so that I don't make problems. So basic PHP example.